there, it's Jeannie with Blaha with Take a Walk with Your Angels and JoyFlames.com. I recently worked with a Wings Up Club member who asked me to share his story because he really feels that it could help some other people as well as it is helping him to see a whole new side of his abundance and his ability to receive for who he is. All right, so we did this quantum leap in which he had arrived with a lot of the messaging around him of being unwanted at birth. Causing problems, being a burden. There wouldn't be enough money to raise him. There would be, they would be in great challenge and strife, and how dare you get pregnant again to the mother. Now, how would he have heard this? We all hear things. How could we possibly be hearing these things? Well, everything is energy. So whatever we infuse, whatever state, whatever those words feel like, whatever those feelings feel like, that's an energy, and it gets infused into statements. And children, no matter if you are pre-birth, you're in utero, you're just born, you are 5 years old, you're 3 years old, you do remember things. And it may not be in the top of your memory here in your mental mind, but it definitely is around your periphery. It's in your cells. It can be all for different reasons that you have taken on to learn something about that particular aspect. Or maybe you were trying to help your mentor, your parent, an adult person around you with their lessons around that aspect. And you took it on to say, maybe I can undo this and uncreate this. And it will only not just affect me and impact me, but it will impact generations backwards and forwards. So in his case, he had done a heck of a lot of forgiveness regarding his family and how he was raised in a whole lot of abuse, physical, mental, emotional, you name it. It was all there. And also being stolen from parents. And something about this for parents to know is that anytime a parent takes from a child and doesn't ask, even if the parent has put that money in their account because it's an allowance, or they have paid them for something, anytime an adult or any person, and for that matter, takes from another person without asking, it is stealing. And a child's going to record that as, I am unsafe. I cannot receive from adults without wondering if they're going to steal from me. So he had a lot of different tapes playing here around money. Is if I receive it, is somebody going to take it from me? And that one played out for a number of years, and he did have a number of people steal from him, absolutely. So he decided he would go down a path of forgiveness and just keep forgiving and forgiving and forgiving all the way around. What he hadn't come to was that while he had this knowing of these concurrent lifetimes where he had been involved in a life purpose or a job, a position of great authority in which it involved military many times over, he had done great destruction to people, to human lives. And he had not forgiven himself for that. So one of the things that he had done as a soul was to incarnate, come back in this form, and to kind of beat himself up or take this out on himself. What would that feel like? To have people being abusive, to have them kill you even, to have them threaten your life. So all of the things that he had experienced in this concurrent lifetimes of those existences, he brought in with him to experience compassion, develop compassion, empathy, understand what he had put people through, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Well, at the same time that was going on, though, he couldn't release himself from feeling horrible about it and so much shame and guilt that he was unable to clear those blocks with any kind of an awareness or being awakened to that awareness, that was what it was going to take in order for him to be able to receive his abundance for being who he is. So we went on a quantum leap together, and we left his desired reality around money to see if, in my case, when I work with people, I can see where these messages came in, I can see what years they happened, I can see what lifetimes that they were derived. And I said, okay, what we're going to do, because I do guided quantum leaping sessions with people, I said, we're going to see where you were wanted, where you were desired to be born, where you had a mother who absolutely was just waiting for you. The universe was waiting for you. So we jumped, and so if you've seen my other videos, which I explain the concurrent lifetime, so we jumped from the current, jumped into this desired reality, and then this desired reality space, he spanned out like the center of a hub of a wheel. He spanned out and started shooting himself out to see where he was or had been wanted, where he had been desired, where he had been where a mother and father would have said, oh my gosh, we are ecstatic that this form is coming, that the soul is coming. So as he's here, he's a white dude, and he bumped into his mother, who is a Navajo, and she said, started talking to him right away and telling him, you were so wanted. I prayed for you, and I prayed for you, and I prayed for you, and I carried you on my back way past the time that I needed to, because I wanted to experience and share this love with you, that I was so exulting in your birth, and I was so absolutely ecstatic for your presence on this planet. And so they went on and they had quite a lengthy conversation just about that feeling of being wanted and desired, and where there was no rejection, there was no it's burdensome. It was the opposite of burdensome. She wanted to carry him on his back, and she felt lighter for it because of the dance that they had going on between them. So as a result, after he had really absorbed all of that in this desire reality space with this mother, I said, okay, is it complete? And he said, yes, yeah, it's complete. And so I said, perfect. Now we're going to jump back to your current reality with that knowing, with that absolute essential self knowing that you are very wanted. The universe is waiting for you, and it cannot wait. And all of your spirit guides and angels and the presences here, people here in your current reality, are waiting for you to step up into your knowing of your value and knowing how much you matter, so that they can give to you, that you can finally be given to. And the stealing, the abuse, all of that stuff, we can just dump it off here and let it transmute back as light in the quantum and jump on back. So we jumped back here, and 1 week later, 6 days actually, the phone started ringing, and he started getting a lot of offers for twice as much value as had been offered prior. So this is one quantum leap. So I urge you, anything that you're feeling really blocked about, or that there's nothing you can do about it because you were born into the family that you chose, because we all choose, it's our free will. The Creator Source Energy allows us that and has beckoned us into that and has urged us and supported us in that. So you choose, you come here, and no matter what you've chosen, you can still uncreate and delete these blocks. I absolutely promise you. And it's just a matter of getting in touch with the fact that they are not you. Those blocks are not you. Those belief systems are not you. Those lack and limitation and all that resistance is not you. The more you jump in this current reality, the desires are really, the faster you're going to see it. And the more you do this, loop-de-loop, back and forth, the stronger your connection to your essential self is going to become, the more you're going to know, wow, none of that stuff that has anything to do with anything missing something, or you don't deserve to have something for some reason, all that trust will drop away from you, and then you will have met your essential self and you. All right, this is Jeannie Blaha in Colorado with Take a Walk with Your Angels and JoyFlames.com. Please check out my wingsupclub.com, and I hope to see you soon. All right, take care, love and peace.